Good evening, everybody. My name is Mel Orpillia from Congressman Mike Thompson's office. It's great to see such a great crowd here this year. I'm glad the weather's cooperating with us. The Congressman couldn't be here today because he is still in Washington, D.C. As you know, there's this little thing called the tax bill that they're debating right now. So he asked me to read this letter, and it says, "Friends, I'm sorry I couldn't be with you today in person because he's in Washington, D.C. Every year, World AIDS Day gives us an opportunity to measure the progress we've made in the fight against HIV/AIDS and to take stock of the work left to do to help fight this disease at home and around the world. HIV/AIDS is a public health crisis that affects every community. But despite the tragic toll we've seen this disease take, we continue to make historic progresses to stop its slow its spread. And every day we get close to finding a cure. U.S. initiatives like the President's Emergency Plan for AIDS Relief called PEPFAR, the Global Fund for AIDS, Tuberculosis, and Malaria, and the Ryan White AIDS Program have saved millions of lives around the United States and around the world. But it's community events like today's that make the biggest impact in raising awareness and fighting the stigma of this disease here at home. While we are making enormous progress, we cannot afford to become complacent. Despite the gains we've made in prevention and treatment of HIV/AIDS, more than 36 million people worldwide are living with the illness. In the United States, more than 1 million people are living with HIV, and 1 out of every 7 HIV-positive Americans don't even know they've been infected. The United Nations believes we can achieve an AIDS-free generation by 2030, but that requires action to address the persistent gaps in education and care. And that is part of the reason why I fought so hard to preserve and expand access to quality, affordable health care. If Americans living with HIV/AIDS don't have access to health care, this problem will only get worse. On World AIDS Day and every day, we come together to recommit ourselves to raising awareness, saving lives, and protecting and strengthening the public health programs that bring us close to an AIDS-free world. Thank you, Mario, for using your voice to help combat the disease, and look forward to continuing our work on this critical issue. Congressman Mike Thompson, thank you.